Hey, this is Dan. I'm going to be your host for the next 10 to 12 minutes. It is January 12th, 2021. I'll see you on the inside.
Welcome.
Attention, please.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome to the No Comfort Zone podcast. It's time to get out of your comfort zone and live on purpose. Broadcasting to the world from Rockford, Illinois. This is your wake-up call.
Warning.
You are the solutions to all your problems. Stop thinking average. Become the hero version of yourself. Every day, every time, without fail, no exceptions. It all matters. You've entered the No Comfort Zone. It's time for a reality check.
So right on, I'm back. I took a little bit of time away from the show, kind of working on some things. A couple podcasts ago, I actually mentioned something. I said that if you commit to something and you commit to it for 90 days, when you come out from that commitment of personal growth, personal development, you will be unrecognizable. So I told you all too that I would actually be going into a little no comfort zone myself. The no comfort zone, I would go through a 30-day program. I would find a group of people that I wanted to coexist with and stay accountable to. And I found that. And I've been working on it, and I've been doing the no comfort zone blueprint along with this group. And I got to tell you, it's like I said it before, it's been super magical. And let me tell you about it. So on December 27th, I had weighed in, which was the first night that I decided to commit to a healthier lifestyle. I weighed in at 225. Well, today it's January 12th, and I've avoided the podcast for a couple different reasons. One of those, it was year end in my business and getting caught up with a lot of things financially, wrapping up the year and beginning a new year, just a stressful time. No excuse. So I appreciate the fact that you're still listening. But more importantly, I apologize for not connecting with you, because the whole goal of this podcast is to help that one person that's actually experiencing a little bit of adversity in their life, or they have some goals and ambitions that they want to achieve, but they just don't know how to go do it. They get stuck at point A and they want to go to point B, and they get distracted. Life happens, adversity happens. What ends up happening is then you get stuck in part A for a long time. 10 years go by, you get super fat, you get super depressed, and you get to your point in your life where you're like, is this all there is? Because you kept getting distracted. Well, this podcast is really to help those people. So I apologize for not putting it out there, because I appreciate the connections that I've made in 2020 and already in 2021. A few more people connected with me from this podcast. So greatly appreciate it. And we just hit that milestone. We just went over 10,000 new listeners. So I'm super happy with the way this is going, but I did take a break from it. So here I am now, December 27th, 225, to today, I'm now of January 12th. It's actually my son Luke's birthday. He just turned 20. So pretty exciting time for him. Anyway, so I weighed in today, and I took a before picture and I took an after picture. And I got to say, in this amount of time, what is that, 17 days, I've already lost 13 pounds. And quite frankly, when I look in the mirror, I'm unrecognizable. I don't remember. I can't believe I was the person at 225. I just can't believe it. I'm all puffy and I'm big. And I looked in the mirror today and my face, it's starting to get chiseled. I have such a long way to go. So I'm 212 now. I want to get to 185 with muscles again. And it's just an interesting road, because what I did is I got rid of all the excuses in my life that were holding me back. Sleep, don't need it as much. If I want more sleep, go to bed early. Part of the concept of this no comfort zone is you've got to get your mindset right. I refer to it as you have to become aware of where you're at. You have to identify how you got there. And more importantly, where do you want to go? Just what direction do you want to go? Financially, relationship, business-wise, personal-wise, where do you want to go? Who is that ideal version of yourself? Decide what you're willing to do in order to get to that place, and then take massive action, whatever that action is. And my actions are getting up first thing in the morning, writing out my goals. I used to spend a couple of minutes doing it, jot out 6 goals really quick, 6 activities, I used to do 3 activities and a few goals. Now I'm actually doing 6 activities, and I write out about 5 different goals that I'm focusing on. I do it every day, every time, without fail, no exceptions. It's the same thing that I found in this fitness group that I just joined on Facebook. And what's great about it is the two coincide. The first thing they say is get on your mindset. Half an hour in the morning, breathe, relax, meditate, say your affirmations, write out your goals, and just experience the morning. Listen to what the morning has to tell you, which is one of the best things I've heard from the group so far. Listen to what the morning has to tell you. Getting up crazy early is super important for me. We're talking 4:30, 5 a.m., depending on what day it is and depending on what my workout's supposed to be. But 4:30, 5 a.m., that's the way, man, crack ass at dawn. Get up and get at it. It just changes your whole day. Now, on the flip side of this, I have challenges too. I've been pretty consistent with the program. My 11-year-old son even has joined me on the journey with my meal preparations and getting ready. And I'm not fanatical about it. I'm enthusiastic about it. I'm very passionate about this goal that I'm looking to achieve over a 6-week period. One of the other things that it's really important is the contribution to stay involved in a community. And I can't emphasize this enough. We're so disconnected in society today. It's that time for us to actually reconnect and really just find out who our neighbor is. Who's somebody out there that you can work with that has a similar goal to you do, that you can work together and just help each other stay motivated and accountable. And it's wonderful when you have that synergy of a personal goal, you have a relationship and a connection, and the other person has a goal. And as you work towards it together, your goals individually, you both become better in the process. It's just the way it goes. So with the group of men that I'm doing this with, it's a huge group. It's Nanotest is the name of it. Clark Bartram is the host of it. Go check it out. It's pretty amazing. It's for guys like, 50 or over that are looking to get their edge back. And I decided to put an alignment with this group, and it's working out pretty well for me so far. A lot of readings involved on personal fitness and diet and those things that are important to keep your mindset right. Now, here's what happened the other day. The other day in the No Comfort Zone, what I had to do is, according to this program that I'm in, and I'm following their rules, you have to fast one day, 24-hour period, no food. I've done it. I just did my third fast Monday on the 11th. What's crazy though is your No Comfort Zone guy, the guy that's preaching and teaching, I didn't get up early to do my morning ritual, to do my No Comfort Zone ritual, to do my Nanotest Elite Performance for Men ritual, which is basically get up and read and breathe and all this stuff and just have that morning ritual. I didn't do it. I got up immediately, got on the cardio, started doing that for a half an hour because that was my workout. I did my cardio, forgot about the mindset, and just went right to it. No goals, no affirmations, no good reading, no meditating in the morning, none of that, no breathing, just went right on the treadmill. And I had a shitty day. Work was brutal. Then I get home and I'm supposed to do another half an hour of cardio because it's something I committed to do. And while in a calorie deficit of fasting, what ended up happening to me was I hit the wall. And at 8:30, I literally had to go to bed because I could not face the kitchen anymore because I was so worried about grabbing something to eat and blowing my fast. I was successful on the fast. I failed on the mindset. Incorporate this into your life right now. If you don't mentally prepare, like I've said so many times in this podcast, mentally prepare for your day, you will get beaten. You might not lose, but what's going to happen is you're going to get beaten because the success that you should have had, the opportunities that were coming your way are now not coming your way. The universe, God, realized that you really don't want it that bad enough. And I can't really give you this huge challenge because you're not prepared to deal with it and it might send you backwards. So we'll just give you a smaller challenge. But if you listen to what the morning has to tell you, it's giving you all the inertia that you need and the momentum you need to be successful throughout your day. So I can't tell you enough how important it is to get up in the right frame of mind. I experienced a bad day and I experienced a good day. Now I did it right today. I got up and I crushed it. Then when I had to go do my cardio and my weights and my exercising, I left everything on the mat in my basement. All the sweat, all the tears, everything. It was I think it was 78 minutes of working out and cardio. It was actually more than that because I actually know I did an hour of cardio. Plus I did about 45 minutes of working out because I had to make up for yesterday what I missed. But I crushed it. The sense of accomplishment that I feel right now is going to carry on to the next day. And that's what I talk about in the blueprint when it comes to momentum. I'm in the zone and I want you to get in the zone. I want you, the listener, to understand that by conquering the day and having a method, whatever it is, can get you through the day. My man Chris just hit me up. He's been doing the blueprint, and he's like, Dan, I rose to the top of the company when it comes to my activities and when it comes to the support. People are surrounding him because go to launchwithdan.com. Get on my calendar. Let me call you. Let me explain to you what it is. You give me something that you're looking to go after. You want to feel and you want to act and you want to be a certain way. Do me a favor. Go to launchwithdan.com. Get on my calendar so that I can actually have a conversation with you about getting into your own no comfort zone and following my blueprint so you can do it safely and securely so that you can finally go from point A and completely transition to point B. And when you go from A to B, that B is going to be the ideal person that you're looking for, the one that you know that you should be. All of those intentions become real in person going from A to going to B. I hope you understand what I'm trying to lay down here, but it took a little time off. And when I say unrecognizable, I literally look at myself and I'm like, I can't believe 13 pounds makes that much of a difference. It's a huge difference. I feel healthier. The knee injury I've been complaining about for the past year on this podcast, it's going away. My asthma. I haven't had an asthma attack in over 30 days. And my food choices are dialed in. I don't crave the Whopper. And I love Whoppers, ladies and gentlemen. I don't crave it anymore. I'm looking forward to water. I'm looking forward to eating a healthy meal. I'm looking forward to not over consuming and getting that super full feeling. I hate fasting. I absolutely hate it. But I love it the next morning when I wake up. I love the way that I feel after a fast. It's pretty interesting. Hey, my name's Dan. I'd love to work with you one-on-one. Go to launchwithdan.com so that you can get on my calendar so that I can call you. Do me a favor. Go to Apple iTunes. Give me a nice 5-star rating and a review. I've got a few of them up there, but I would love to hear your point of view. If you're listening to the show, I would love for you to get out there and actually just give me a great rating because it helps really cool people just like you find the show. And maybe, just maybe, this podcast might help them to get out of their comfort zone and live on purpose.
Say goodbye.
Want more of the No Comfort Zone? You can follow Dan on Instagram and Twitter at NoComfortZone1.
Bye.
Or on the web at thenocomfortzone.com.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to the No Comfort Zone podcast.
Bye-bye.